Turn the game music on. Is this music streaming friendly? I need to check that. Yeah, streaming music mode is on, right? So that should be good. So it's been a while since I've played. And there's a reason for that. In the last update anyway, it was just fucked. It was messed up. I played a few, and a lot of these are more recent ones, but actually I do want to share something. I don't like to be like a bad loser. Just let me share something, because I just want to illustrate the state of this game, and I always do this. But the reason I didn't play, first of all, is because the tracking, everyone knows this, the tracking in the punches was all messed up. It was frustrating. It's the most frustrated I've ever been at this game. It was just like you'd stun them and you just couldn't finish them. Your punches were just not landing. It pissed me off. So I didn't play for like 2 months. I didn't play for 2 months. Pretty much my most played game on PC, and I took a break. I had to. But there was a recent update where they added like Jake Paul and shit, but they also fixed some of the issues. So I have been playing a few, still not perfect, but I also want to say that there's still an issue with the game when it comes to losses. Like, hold on. And when it comes to like losing SP, I've talked about this before, but also when my opponent quits and it gives me a loss, that's still happening, which I really didn't think was happening. I just want to share something. So this is just a screenshot of what happened to me. I just wanted to share it because, as you can see clearly, it says there rank, and then underneath it says win. Now I won this fight. What happened is I won the fight. I think I knocked the guy down. He quit, right? He quit, came out of the fight. I won, right? It says win, but I also lost SP. Not only that, and I don't have any evidence, you just have to take my word for this, I was on 19 losses. So even though it says win here, I don't know if you see my mouse, but even though it says win, it gave me a loss and it took SP from me. And that is a very common issue apparently in the current in the latest update, or in the current kind of the way the game currently is. That apparently happens quite a lot. I've heard that happens once. Like, well, I think someone said they had 5 fights and it happened twice, right? So that's 2 losses in 5 fights, which they should have won. So yeah, just be aware of that. I am still going to play ranked. It's one of those where probably a few months ago I probably would have said, do you know what, the game's broken, there's no point playing ranked. But I'm still going to do it because I honestly don't care. I don't give a shit about records. Well, not all of them, but most of those losses, again, they're bullshit. It's literally broken record at this point. I'm going to go Wilder because he's not OP anymore, is he? But yeah, another bullshit thing. Maybe it'll happen in the stream. Hopefully it'll happen right now, and well, hopefully not, but I kind of hope so in a sense, just to kind of showcase that it's an issue, something that needs fixing. And pretty much what I'd say is, don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge someone by their record, whether that be positively or negatively, because there's a lot of people out there. Now bear in mind that when the game fully came out, they reset all of our records, right? Pretty sure I had literally like 20 losses in like 200 odd fights before. Now I've got 20 losses after 50, but they reset all of our records. And then there was the glitch where you could just, anytime you lost, you could just quit the fight and it wouldn't give you a loss. So bear in mind that there are people on here, and they've not reset our records since that point. So there are people on here who have inflated records. See, this guy's probably legit because, look, even though he's got a lot of fights, he's got a lot of losses. He's got a lot of wins, but he's also got a lot of losses. So it's probably a legit record. But just bear in mind, if you're playing this right now, there's going to be a lot of people on there with like 200 and 0. And it's a bullshit record because it just means that back in the day they used to quit every time they'd lose a fight. That's all that means. But then also bear in mind that there's some people, and don't underestimate people, because there's some people out there who will probably have a few losses, a good amount of losses that they don't deserve because the game is bullshit and gave them a loss when they actually won because their opponent quit. So bear that in mind. In other words, don't even look at the record, because it doesn't mean anything right now until they reset the records again, which honestly I think they should do again. I think they should do, because of the fact that there's so many people with those inflated records, and obviously that was a problem where people were quitting and not getting a loss when pretty much they got demolished. So yeah, developers need to sort the problem where it's never mind adding Jake Paul. That's the problem. There's too busy adding people like Jake Paul into the game than they are actually fixing the game, which should be the priority, right? So what they need to do is solve the problem where it gives you a loss when you win the fight, and it takes SP off you when you win the fight, which I really would have thought would have been fixed by now. They need to fix that, and then they need to reset everyone's records, just so that it is literally a fresh start, a clean slate, and then you know exactly how many times someone has won or lost. And yeah, there'll probably be some bullshit sometimes, but it's going to be a bit of a better reflection. However, the game is, to me, much better than it was. Still not perfect, still a lot of issues, but I can play it without getting pissed off and throwing my controller through the window. So that's an improvement, I suppose. Like, my punches are landing. I've not been playing loads, so maybe it's not as good as I hope it is or think it is, but so far I've not had too many problems. Definitely not warmed up here. Guy's obviously very experienced, got a good record, so I do need to try hard here. He's probably got more fights in this current since full release than I actually ever had. Ever. Probably in early access I had like 230 fights or something, ranked. Probably a few hundred unranked as well, but he's got more ranked fights than I probably ever have, so very experienced. Very, very experienced. I feel like I won the round, but I don't know. It wasn't like proper one-sided or anything. I'm definitely not warmed up. I'm not feeling that good right now. On to bigger news though. As of right now, for me, the Fury Usyk fight that happened last night, and obviously Usyk won, so that was an interesting decision. I was hoping that Fury would win, to be honest, because it would have set up the trilogy, which I don't think will happen now, and if it does, doesn't really need to happen, to be honest. I do think, in my opinion, that the scorecards were wider than they should have been. I don't think it should have been. I think it was maybe like probably similar to the first one in terms of how close it was. A very close fight. Should have been pretty much 1 point either way, or even a draw, to be honest. Like those would have been fair decisions, but yeah, not what is it, a 4-point advantage or whatever it was. I don't think that's a fair decision. But this is good. Now let's obviously. I feel like the block is better. Now I would rather my punches get blocked in that situation. And honestly, I don't even have any footage. I did not stream. I don't have anything to showcase because I feel like there's plenty of examples out there. But I can't even demonstrate or illustrate or get the point across of how bad it literally was. For me anyway. I don't know, obviously probably everyone had the same problem. But for me, not everyone got as frustrated as I did. I literally could not play it. Because of this, but not because of this, but because I was doing this and my punches were just not landing. Not that they were getting blocked. These ones are getting blocked. See how that landed? Wouldn't have landed a month ago. Would not have landed. That was what pissed me off. And it wasn't just when you stun them. It was literally all of the fight. So there's so many punches where I think it was like the jabs and the straights, 90% of the time didn't land. So you'd pretty much predominantly be throwing your hooks, and then it's a bit spammy and it's not fun, and again, most of those are not landing. So I just thought, you know what, I don't even want to play it. So I've been playing Thrill of the Fight 2 instead, and enjoying that game quite a lot. So I've stunned him a couple of times. Should be able to finish him. But it is it's my first proper stream back in a while now. Last couple of times I was streaming Thrill of the Fight, which is obviously a VR game. But the last time I've actually sat here and streamed a game, like a PC game, was a while back. Nice. And I'm okay, I don't know where that came from, so Ghost Punch. But I'm fine with not even... I'm fine if I don't knock him down. Do you know what I mean? That's fine. I don't mind if I don't knock him down. As long as I win the round, as long as my punches are landing, that should be landing. That's all I care about. If you take that away from me, then for me it's pointless playing, because it literally just becomes luck then. It just becomes a fluke. But anyway, enough negativity. I don't want to keep going on about the issues from the past, but I'm just explaining my reason for not playing. But depending on how today goes, and if it keeps going like as it is, because I am enjoying this fight and it is, I've got no problems with it, then I will be back and I will be playing this a lot more, which I would really like. I would really like. I've not bought the DLC. Still doesn't let me. It still doesn't open the store for some reason. So I've not bought it, but honestly I'm not really that bothered, if I'm honest. I'll tell you this though, I'm doing terrible in this fight compared to how well I know I can fight. I think it's because I've been rambling and talking bullshit. So now I need to focus. Need to try and win. I don't know if we'll see the scorecards. It's probably 2 rounds to 1 to me, I would like to think, but it could be the other way as well. 2 rounds to 1 to me. I agree with that. I think he definitely probably did win that last round as well. So that's a fair scorecard. Nice. Right, put a bit of pressure on. I do need to get... Obviously they've updated the game again. They've probably changed things. I'd need to get used to it again in terms of the stamina. Obviously we all know, not in the last patch, but the one before that, how overpowered Deontay Wilder was. And I never played with him because it was a power spam fest and everyone was just playing Wilder and power spamming. Now I believe they fixed that. It's not a power spam fest. I say as I knock him into into oblivion. But yeah, they fixed that, which means I can now play as Wilder. So that's why I'm playing this game, just because I've not really been able to. And it's like when Fury was OP and I never used to play as him, and then they changed it and now it's like, okay, now you can. So pretty much it's like avoid the OP fighters and try and play the people who are not so OP. I don't believe Wilder's OP. I can't see why he would be OP because of they fixed the stamina issue. Like, look at my stamina there. If you remember before, you could constantly throw power shots and it had literally no effect on the stamina. So now it does, which means Wilder's not as OP as he once was. I've heard that, well, I don't know about now, but I know the like younger version of Ali used to be quite OP, I believe, but I don't know if he is now. I could not tell you anything about this game right now because it's been that long. I don't know who's OP, and I don't know who's UP, which is what I'm going to call underpowered. Big power shot. Oh, nice. Okay. Right, I'm warmed up now. I'm into it. That's obviously a round for me. 10-8 round, which puts me... I didn't even see what happened then. I was thinking. Puts me... I was 2 points up. That's 4 points up. Okay. I don't know if the volume will turn it up a little bit. Good first fight though. I am actually, I don't know, I am enjoying Wilder. I might play as him a few more times. And I think I will keep doing ranked again. It's possible that this guy could quit right now and give me a loss. But that's fine. He's more than welcome to do that. I honestly don't really care. I do want to try to throw more power shots though. I feel like I'm not throwing enough. But I do also want to figure out the stamina and how it is in this. I don't actually know, obviously. Okay, interesting. I don't actually know what they've changed. Obviously, I think they have fixed the punch tracking, so punches actually land now. Apart from that, I don't know. I've not read up on it. I've literally not watched anything about it either, so I genuinely don't know what is different. But it seems to me from memory it seems to me that the stamina is depleting more than it was. So I think they might have changed that. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful combination. That would not have happened a month ago. And I'm so glad that it does now. So I might have just nicked that round back. Because obviously he was going to get 10-8. At least if he gets a 10-9, it's better than a 10-8. Put me 3 points ahead if that goes to him. And it could go either way, to be honest. So I'll give it to him and say he's 3 points down. Unless I can get another. His stamina's low. Oh, that didn't stun him though. Or did it knock him? Sometimes, I don't know if that's still a thing. Can they go down and it doesn't show on my screen? Or have they fixed that? If I had to guess and I had to bet, I would probably bet that they've not fixed that. To be honest. 65% stamina. I think that's fair. Probably not going to go flat-footed. I don't know what he is like in terms of stamina. Also, I feel a little bit rusty when it comes to streaming. Because it's been so long. I feel like I'm rambling and chatting shit and probably not entertaining at all, but I'll get back into it. Oh. Oh. That was... I didn't even know I put him down. I landed a big shot. Weaved under. And then he was somehow halfway down to the ground. But he's back up. I don't know. I still don't like that it's only 8 rounds. I did prefer when it was 12. Or at least give us 10. Go in the middle, give us 10. Because it's like this guy. His only... Well, I don't want to say his only, but it's pretty much for him to win, he would probably have to knock me out. And with 3 rounds to do it, it's quite unlikely. Whereas at least if it was a 12-round fight and I was in his position, I would still be confident that I could get the win and get a knockout. That there'd still be enough time. But now it's like it's closing stages of the fight essentially. Probably not going to happen. I keep countering him with the same shot, to be honest. So it's not like I'm not doing anything special. Body, oh, body, oh. He's not going down though. I bet he's 1 shot away. I bet he was like 1 shot away. Again, it's fine though. It's fine. You're not going to put him down every time. Alright, maybe stop with this power. Constant power shots. Because I can get him. And he's probably 1 or maybe 2 knockdowns away from getting knocked out. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. He pretty much needs a knockout to win. And it's, again, very difficult to do that in 2 rounds. But I'm happy to start with a win, unless he quits and gives me a lot. I'd be happy to start with a win. Again, I'm not even bothered about the rankings. I think I'm like gold 4 or something. And I don't really care because, again, technically I should be higher because it's taking SP away. And that's happened a few times to me as well. That one example was just one that I screenshotted. But it's happened a few times. Not just to me. Like I said, happens to everyone it seems. Power shot. Oh, nice. It landed. I don't know why I make that noise in real life. I tried to increase the immersion. That's what I'm doing there. Okay, this could be it. If I can actually drop him. Can I drop him? Maybe don't just go with the power shots. And then I go with a power shot. I feel like sometimes the best thing is to throw like a few light shots. And then go with a big power shot when they're not expecting it. Ooh, if I would have slipped that and countered it, that would have been lights out. There we go. What? How did that not stun him? Genuinely thought... I really thought that was going to stun him. Funny if he stuns me now. Okay. And then big shot. It's when they're walking backwards, you can't really throw a power shot. Because by the time you've loaded it up and thrown it, they're already like 2 feet back out of range. I've got one round after this. Neither of us are flat-footed, which is interesting, but good. I think I like this, the rate that the stamina is going down. I think this is a good rate. It's not too much, but it's enough that you can't power spam. I'm 7% away from going flat-footed, so it's possible, but it'll be very late if that happens. And I'm not even going to push for the knockout, because that would... Like, a win is a win, innit? A win is a win. I don't care how I win. I just care that I win. Oh. I don't know who got that. Him, I guess. There's my answer. Right, okay. Luckily, I've got a lot of health. I've probably got a lot more health than he does, to be honest. He's cut me. It's fine. I can go down. I know I can go down another few times. And again, I'm that far ahead on points. It's probably not going to make a difference, but good effort from him. Good. He's not giving up, so I respect that. And I know exactly where that happened. It's because I was throwing big power shots. Even though I said I'm not going to go for the knockout. But it's too tempting. Wow. Okay. Still not worried. It's fine. Still going for the knockout. That's my problem. I should just take my foot off the gas and just survive until the points. But no. For some reason, I'm trying to knock the guy out. Okay, we've got, what, a minute left? Less than a minute? Yeah, alright. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to practice what I preach and just survive. That's what I'm going to do. He's going to try to put the pressure on. I could catch him with a counter shot. Do you know what it is? It's because I've put him down so many times. It's like, oh, it's a shame to do all that and then not get the knockout. But, again, what matters is that I win. He's doing well now. I am flat-footed in the last 10 seconds. Here we go, big power shot. Oh. And that's it. That should be a win to me. Otherwise, that will be a robbery. Yeah. Might be a little bit closer now that he put me down twice. No. Oh, wait. Oh, that's another glitch. Sorry. I forgot to mention that there's another glitch where for some reason it doesn't count the score in the last round. So technically... He got 2 knockdowns. It would have been a 10-7 in the last round. So it would have been... it would have got 72. And I would have got 76. So it would have been a 4-point win. Which is still a good win. But obviously not as it says. So that could be a problem, to be honest. And that probably will go against me at some point where... Maybe the last round, like say it was like I was 1 point ahead in the like up until round 8, and then in round 8 he put me down twice. Technically, he should win the fight because he would get a 10-7 round, which would put him what 2 points ahead. But because of that, I don't think it would give it to him. It would give it to me. How does it? It's like they fix one problem and then another. Just how does that happen? Like that's never been a problem. Where did that come from? How does that happen? Like what setting or whatever line of code did they change that? Okay, yeah. We've added Jake Paul. We've now fixed it so your punches actually land. Great. Oh. However, now for some reason the judges don't score the last round. Unless that's something to do with him. That could be it. I wonder if it's because he quit. I wonder if every time it gets if they know they're going to lose and it gets to like a couple seconds before the end, maybe they quit and then it doesn't count it. Could be that. I don't know, but I think that's happened in every fight I've had since the latest update, so shouldn't happen really. But yeah, let's get a win here. We're against a silver 1, so again though, don't underestimate anyone. I've come across, actually, no joke, I've come across some tough silver 2, silver 3s who, for some reason, I've found it more difficult than some, like, gold 2s, which, strange, but I don't know, again, it's because you just can't, you don't know, you can't judge people. First of all, styles make fights, but also, there's some people with inflated records. Like, if you look on the leaderboard, I'm sure, like, number 1, I've not had a look, but I bet number 1 will be, like, some crazy record, but they've probably just quit every fight when they've been losing. So for me, if, like, that's the biggest fix they need to change. But I'd say before you start resetting everyone's record, make sure the game is in a good state. Make sure you iron out all the issues and then reset the records. Then it's fair. Then. Right. I'm going to focus here because I can tell this guy is actually a good fighter. I think he seems more patient. He's patient, but he seems more difficult than the last guy I fought, who was a gold. That's what I'm saying. So, got to be on my A game for this. And I'm fighting an Usyk as well, who, in reality, would smash Wilder. Nice, needed that. That's what I'm trying to get, these counter shots. Yeah, he gave that one. He handed that one to me on a silver platter. But for me, I feel like if I can outbox for the first 3 rounds, and then the predicted scorecard will have me winning every round, that normally inflicts a bit of panic in my opponent, and then they change up their game plan and go, because it's only an 8-round fight, they go a little bit more aggressive, which usually works in my favour as well. Why am I doing power shots? It landed, but I don't know why I did that. But yeah, just keep it simple. I think I'm winning. I'm landing more and I'm getting good counter shots as well. But again, it's not an easy fight. It's not going to be easy. It's interesting with the Fury Usyk fight because there's some rounds. None of the judges could agree. They all had the same score, but I'm pretty sure they had different rounds. Like who they were giving each round to, which means that that's how close the fight was. Each round literally could have gone either way, and I felt like Fury was starting the rounds better, but Usyk was ending the rounds better. So it was like Fury was having the first half of the round, Usyk was having the second half, and I feel like there's some bias in that. Not bias, but I feel like because Usyk is ending the round, I feel like judges prefer you to finish strong rather than start strong because it's more fresh in their mind. This could just be bullshit, could be chatting shit, but I feel like because it's like, if you finish strong, it's more fresh in the judge's mind and they're more likely to remember it and more likely to give that round to you. And I feel like that's what was happening there. They was giving some rounds to Usyk that overall, if you're judging the round as a whole, probably Fury should have won. But because Usyk, come on, I moved out of the way of that. But because he was finishing strong, he was more fresh in the mind and he was getting the points. But with that being said, I don't think, no matter which way that fight could have gone, I don't think you can argue because it was a very close fight that literally could have gone either way. It should not have been a wide scorecard for either of them, but it was a very close fight, just like the first one was. I did think Usyk did win the first fight though. I scored it and I had it exactly how it was, him winning by 1 point. That 10-8 round, is it in the 9th, that won him the fight. But yeah, I feel like they are really perfect opponents for each other and always going to be an entertaining fight. That was my mistake. He's going to win this round, so hopefully that'll be 1 round each. Let's just stay out of danger, don't waste stamina, let him tire himself out. Hopefully. Yeah, that's where I box my best, on the back foot. Against this type of opponent anyway, it depends. Sometimes I'm better on the front foot, but this is like a patient fighter, he's a counter puncher, similar to me. So I just need to out-patient him. So, yeah, he won that. And hopefully I won the first. But he definitely won that, and the first could have gone either way. But I did land more counter shots, so hopefully I think I won it. I think it's 1-1. So he's trying to put the pressure on already, which is interesting. Just mix it up, head and body. I'm keeping it very simple. Jab, right hook, pretty much. And then a left hook if I get time to add a shot to the combination. Nice. Ooh, nice counter shot there. It looked like I cut him, but I don't think I have. That was a good shot from him. Do you know what? This is going to be like a Fury Usyk. It's going to be a very close fight. You could literally be giving, apart from the second, which was definitely him, I think you could be giving these rounds to either of us. So, oh, I have cut him, okay. funny how the game went from like when it first fully released, literally every fight was ending in a ref stoppage, to now I don't think I've had any since the patch that. Because the fights are just not long enough. Oh, I left myself open for way too long there. Oh, nice. Should have been a counter shot. Don't know why it wasn't. But I'll take it. It's a shot nonetheless. And maybe that cut might, yeah, it might inflict a little bit of panic in him. When really it shouldn't, because it doesn't affect the scorecard, does it, a cut? Obviously in real life, yeah, you should maybe be concerned if you've got a cut. But yeah, it don't affect the scorecard, so it don't really make a difference. You can have a cut and still win. Good round. I feel like I should win, but I need to finish strong to make sure I secure it. Oh, come on. Okay, he finished strong. We both finished strong. Don't know who won it. Don't know who won that. Let's see what the predicted one says. I feel like I should be 2-1 up, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was 2-1 up. He's 2-1 up. Okay, so he won that round. I bet one of the judges has that for me, though. Because it could have gone either way. This is a good fight. Do you see what I'm saying about these silvers? Don't underestimate these silvers. Nice, nice. I need that. Well, I don't need it, but it'll definitely be good for me if I can get it. And I am getting through his guard. I felt like that was lucky because I don't know if he was blocking his body, but I feel like he should have been blocking those. I'll take it. 10-8 round. Puts me 1 point ahead if he don't knock me down anyway in this round. I'll be 1 point ahead into round 5, right? So I'll take that. And then it's just a matter of staying ahead. Don't take too many chances. I don't see either of us getting knocked out here. Unless it's like a flash knockout. Which happened to me, actually. I will say one of my 20 losses was a flash knockout where I was demolishing the guy. Obviously, it's going to happen, innit? But it's just RNG in the game. But it's not good when that happens, when you're beating someone and then they just get a lucky shot and end up winning the fight, which you should have won. And yeah, but it happens. Luckily, I've not actually had that many happen to me. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, some of these I do feel like he should be blocking. So I don't know if if I'm just breaking his block down so he can't, like his block health, or I don't know what's happening. But I'll take it as long as it doesn't happen to me. I don't need to take any risks in this round because I'm obviously winning. That'll be 10-8 round, 1 point ahead. Don't want to burn myself out either with his stamina. Okay. 10-8, 1 point ahead. 78% stamina. I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad at all. Health is good, 90% as well. I feel like the health does not go down as much as it used to. Right, so 1 point ahead. I should probably prepare for a situation where they potentially could have given him all 3 of the first 3 rounds. Just to be safe. Like, don't just go by the predicted scorecard. Pretty much try to win every round, essentially, innit? Try to win every round. Oh, I got lucky there. I got lucky. Okay, I feel like I'm winning this round as well. So keep it up. Oh, that would have done some damage. Nice. Oh, that might have stunned him. That if he didn't catch me first. Yeah, see how he's getting frustrated now, and I think I do better when they do that because they're more wasteful. When somebody's a counter puncher against me, it's like it's a chess match. We're both waiting for the other person and trying to time and counter, which I can do. I'm good at that. But when someone is swinging, when panic sets in and people start swinging wildly, it makes it so much easier because it's just a matter of countering them. Nice. Okay. Oh, okay. Like, if you can counter one of those big shots, you'll do some damage because their stamina will be very low. Why am I doing? I didn't even mean to do that. That one I meant. But again, I don't want to waste my. I don't want to burn too much stamina. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, that was a good weave from him. If anything, this is the best the game has felt in a long time, or maybe because it's been a while, so it's hard to compare. But miles better than the last version. It's almost feeling like early access again, like 0.7 patch, which was the best. It's almost feeling like that again. Whether it's better or on par, I'm not too sure, but it's definitely playable and it's definitely enjoyable and fun, which is very good for me. So I think I'm 2 points up. Right, he's proper trying to knock me out now. Because if I win one more round and he doesn't put me down, then he can't win the fight. Nice. Okay, he's winning the round, but he is being quite wasteful as well. So if I can time him, I can get him. Nice, timed him. Can I get him? Oh, I just got him. He's got to knock me out. He has to knock me out. Or at least down a couple times. Yeah, I don't know Usyk, but I don't. Maybe his block health is not that good. That's what it feels like with this guy. It's like his block health is not that good. See, these are things that I really should know as a veteran player. I should know like exactly what each fighter's traits are and the block health. I feel like for me, it's like there's no point because they're changing it that much. There's no point learning something. Do you know what I mean? Like Wilder with the crazy power he had before. And then you get used to that, and then next minute he's got pillow fists. Well, it's not even the power, it was the stamina that was the problem, wasn't it? He's still got power, Wilder. He just can't constantly throw non-stop power shots like he could before. But it's another 10-8 round. So I don't even know where that puts me. Just ahead. I think we'll see the scorecard in this, or the predicted one in this. So 4 points ahead, yeah. 2 rounds to go. He has to knock me out, or at least down. If he knocked me down in this round and then knocked me down in the last round, it would be a draw, according to that. So really, just survive. Like I'm not just gonna stand there like a milk bottle, but just don't get knocked down and I've won pretty much. And when I say that, I mean it, because I've only put him down twice, so I know that, like the last fight, I put him down like 3 times, or 4 was it? I can't remember. But I've only put this guy down twice, so I'm not that, like, it would take another few knockdowns to actually finish him and knock him out, so I'm not pushing for it. It's only like, if I feel like I only need one more knockdown, that's when I feel like, oh, I might as well go for it. He's probably winning this round, but I think that's fine. Nice. Ooh. What a beautiful uppercut. Do you know what? I actually planned that as well. I thought, like, it wasn't just an instant reaction. I thought I'm going to weave under and throw a big uppercut, a big power uppercut that was. And it worked perfectly. I didn't think it would put him on his ass, but I thought it might stun him or at least do some damage. So that's going to give me another 10-8 round. Like, I was literally, this is what I'm saying, you go for the knockdown and you don't get it. Here I was literally just trying to survive, and now I've nearly put the poor bastard down twice. I can't do it again, but I was literally just trying to survive. And I put him down twice. Wasn't even trying to do that. Wasn't trying to do that. But yeah, no, really good fighter. If he quits because he's not even trying. If he quits, you know what? Do it. Because I want to show everyone what happens. No, I don't know if he's quit. I don't think he has. I don't know how it works, but if it goes off and says if it gives me a loss, I was on 20 losses. No, I think it's going to give me the win. I can't remember if this is what happened last time that happened, if it actually did all this. Let's see what happens. I don't know if he quit. Okay, it's give me the win. I'm in gold 3, sorry. It does happen, though, believe me. I'm sure you're aware. I'm sure it's probably happened to plenty of people, but yeah. At least it didn't happen then. But just be aware of that. Unless they fixed it, but I don't think there's been an update, so probably not.